Ciao ragazzi, un saluto d'amico Giuseppe Boccuzzi. Allora, post-match reaction from the first leg, playoff round of the UCL. Inter traveled to play Norwegian side Bodo Glimt. Quite embarrassing. 3-1 loss. But I have to say, coming into this game, I said this would not be an easy one. I mean, Bodo Glimt has beat some European giants this season in the UCL. Their last two games in the league phase, they beat Manchester City and Atletico Madrid. But there was a lot of concerns coming into this game because of the conditions, how cold it is out in Norway where they're at, the Arctic Circle as they call it, and the fact that they play on artificial surface, which most professional teams do not. Like, I'm not trying to make excuses, but credit to Bodo, they were good, but just not good enough from Inter. And look, I know we had to make some rotations, but to see guys in the lineup again, 2026, Matteo Darmian, Francesco Acerbi, and Henrik Mkhitaryan. Like, if you're going to make some rotations, bring on Andy Diouf to start, even Davide Fratesi, maybe some of the Primavera guys. I mean, I understand, given the fact that you're traveling to Norway in these conditions, you want to go with your experienced guys, but these guys are way past it. And let's hope they are on their final season with Inter. No disrespect to any one of them. Thank you for everything you've done, but it's time to move the fuck on. Seriously. So, the other shitty part about this game is Lautaro. He came off injured. And listen, we talked about this going into the game, about this fucking artificial surface. The only positive I can take from yesterday is that in league play, Milan had their game in hand. They were at home versus Como, and they dropped points, drawing 1-1. We still have a nice cushion on them at the top of the table, 7 points clear. Let's hope we can keep that cushion heading into the derby, because I really do worry if we're only ahead, between 2 and 5 points, and we haven't been that good against Milan as of late. Like, I don't even remember the last time we beat them, and they do go and beat us and pick up 3 points. Man, the pressure's on for us, especially if Lautaro, given that he has a calf injury, may be out for up to a month. I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, it just seems like, I've been hearing talks about the Serie A, just Italian football being dead, and man, I'm starting to think it just might be. I mean, look what's happened in Europe. Juventus losing 5-2 to Galatasaray. Atalanta losing 2-0 to Dortmund. Napoli defending Scudetto champions. They couldn't even finish in the top 24 out of 36 teams in the UCL. They didn't even get to a playoff game. And Italy really does risk missing a third cup in a row come March when they have their semi-final playoff game. It's scary, man. I had this just like weird pit in my stomach yesterday just thinking about everything. But I mean, as far as this game with Bodo, it's not about losing the game. It's just how we lost the game. Because let's be honest, I don't think anyone would care. Go and throw your reserves in for the next game. I know we're at home, and that's the thing. We can easily turn this around. The away goal rules thing is not... It's been gone now for at least 2 or 3 years. So we could easily win this game at home. But then, guess who we end up playing? I think Manchester City in the round of 16. So, is it worth it to have these additional fixtures, risk picking up more injuries? Not to mention, we still have these semifinals of the Coppa Italia versus Como, which isn't one fixture, it's 2 fixtures, which is ridiculous. I don't know. I'm worried. This is not a reverse jinx. Milan have lost 1 game all season. They drew 9. But you would think Inter, being unbeaten in their last 13 matches, only 1 draw in those 13 matches against Napoli, we'd have more than a 7-point cushion. But we don't. And I'm just hoping that when that derby comes around, we have at least a 5 to 7 point cushion. Because look, Milan, they got to be pretty much flawless. They can't afford to drop any more points. Do I think Inter and Milan are going to drop some points between now and the end of the season? I think there's roughly 13 matches left in the league, of course. But yeah, let's see what happens. I just hope we go and win this Scudetto and get the 21st title. Sempre solo Forza Inter. Ciao ragazzi.